Hi, I'm Andrew Fraser, and I'm in the hot seat today answering your most common dog questions. How do I stop my dog from begging at the table? Well, if your dog is begging at the table, then your dog has not been directed on what it is that you want them to do. Dogs cannot be well-behaved and misbehave at the same time. So teach your dog to go to place, to lay down, and give your dog that command proactively so that you tell them what you want them to do versus having to punish them for doing the wrong thing. Why does my dog bark at everything? Well, your dog is always barking for a reason, and what you need to determine is what is the reason that your dog is barking. Are they barking for attention? Are they barking to call you back to them? Are they barking to create a reaction from you? Understanding that is critically important. Dogs also may bark for the purposes of alerting you or warning you that there's somebody moving past the house. So if your dog is barking at everything, they're not paying attention to you. Why does my dog eat grass? Your dog eats grass most likely because they want to vomit. Most dogs will eat grass because there's something that's causing them to not feel well, and using something like grass will cause them to, eating grass will cause them to throw up. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna say on that. That was pretty Why does my dog chase its tail? There can be a lot of reasons why dogs chase their tails, but most commonly it's because they weren't aware that it was there, and they start having interest in it because it's moving. It becomes a prey object until they bite it and realize that it's their own tail. Sometimes this can turn into a neurotic behavior because the dog has gotten into a habit of chasing and biting at their tail, and I've even seen dogs have to have their tail removed. Why is my dog not interested in toys? It's probably because you have not made those toys interesting. If you just give your dog a toy and don't make it interesting for them, then it has no value. So when you find that you have a toy your dog's not interested in, look at how you've introduced it and ask yourself, could I make this more interesting for my dog? Could I make it more playful? Could I make it move? Could I throw it? Could I tug with it? And by doing that and teasing your dog with it and leaving them in a state of being frustrated will encourage them to like that toy even more in the future. How do I stop my dog from pulling on the leash? Since I can't give you the answer to this question in under 30 seconds like Tiffany and Zach are requiring me to for this video right now, I would encourage you to get your dog into some obedience training. What's the best way to tire out my dog without going for a long walk? The best way to tire out your dog is by mentally stimulating your dog, getting them to think, use their brain, and do it for longer and longer periods of time, making them focus, look you in the eyes, sit down, stay, heel, follow obedience commands, and stay in a state of obedience for an extended period of time will cause your dog to be more tired than they ever would be from going on a long walk. How do I introduce my dog to babies or another pet, etc.? I would encourage you, if you have a baby that you're going to be introducing your dog to be proactive instead of reactive, and make sure that your dog has been exposed to babies prior to you bringing them home to your own. So I would encourage you to take your dog to a friend's house and leave them in the house with the baby unattended and see how it goes. No, I would not encourage you to do that.
Next.
Why does my dog eat poop, and how can I stop my dog from doing it? Actually, this is something known as coprophagia, and it is common among dogs who may have a deficiency in their diet. Some dogs do this out of boredom. Some dogs do it because you are not keeping their space clean, and if you don't keep it clean, then they will. Mothers with their puppies actually eat the feces of their puppies to keep that area clean. So you need to make sure that you're keeping your yard clean, and you've set your dog up for success by making sure they're on a high quality diet. How do I teach my dog to stop jumping on people? The way that you teach your dog to stop, what? How do I teach my dog to stop jumping on people? The way that you do this is not about stopping your dog from jumping on people. It is teaching your dog that when they want anything in life, whether it's food, whether it's a toy, whether it's your attention, that the way that they get that attention is by saying please. And there's a process that we teach that's all about teaching the dog to sit whenever they want to initiate anything from us in life, whether that's going through the door, asking for our attention, having their food, or getting their treat. Andrew Fraser here. Thanks for watching me get beat up in the hot seat today. I know you have more questions. I know you're wondering, what else can I learn from Andrew? Go down into the comments below and check out Family Dog Coaching. It's an amazing program where we talk all about that stuff. And if you have other questions that you want me to answer, drop in the comments below, and I'll make sure to bring them up in another video. Talk to you soon.